How's everyone doing?
Good, how are you?
Good.
All right, we can open up for questions for Greg.
Greg, just talk about your day in general. I don't know if, and we were talking about this up in the press box, this is kind of playing a local team for you, like coming from Lawrence. I don't know if you ever followed Merrimack or had them on your radar or you noticed what they were doing, but just talk about how you felt out there, what you were seeing, and
going into the game definitely was like, a kind of in-state game, so I knew it would kind of be a rivalry. Actually, the head coach, Coach Curran, he back when I was at Central Catholic, he was my strength, and we had like a strength program where it was like in the morning, 6 o'clock, 5:45 in the morning, and he was training me. So after the game, like we talked, and he said, you still have wheels. So it was nice to, rekindle with him a little bit. But, I kind of knew what they were about just based off him being a coach. Going into it, I definitely wanted to, do as well as possible just because it's a home state school. So, just going into it, that was a little chip on my shoulder, and that's pretty much it.
Just schematically, how are you able to get loose so many times?
They got to give props to the O-line. 2 back-to-back, they've been doing so well. Last week, K-Ron had, 200 plus on the ground. So, that's all props to the O-line. They've been doing great in practice. They've been working hard. And especially going into this week, we knew, FCS school, Merrimack, this and that. But, we took it seriously, especially the coaches. They made sure that we were on top of everything. The little things. We took care of the little things. And we didn't, all gas, no brakes. So, going into it, I got to give props to the O-line. I did what I could do, but, they started it for me, so.
regardless of the level of competition you were playing today, how much do you think you guys were helped coming off a win like the Army game last week to kind of carry you into this week?
Tremendously. Coach Brown says all the time, once we get that win from Army, after that, we're not looking back. So, going into this week, we were definitely looking to get a second win into that. And then after this second win, this is going to propel us even more to get a third one, or our fourth one of the season. So, regardless of the competition, we were looking to dominate, and that's pretty much it.
Homecoming game today, big crowd, obviously. Did you guys notice that as players and how much of an impact that made on the game?
We knew, during the week we would say little comments in here and there saying like, this is about to be packed, people coming, got family coming. Especially me, I have some family here too, just because some friends, just because, in state. So we knew it was going to be packed, and that definitely motivated us. We had to go a show, so we had to put on a show for them. So, that definitely did have an impact on us as well.
How much does it help the run game when you have a profile like K-Ron Lynch Adams, who is a different type of running back than you are? Maybe you with the more long zones and the speedy type, getting to the outside. How much does it help the offense that you have 2 different profiles?
I feel like it helps a lot. It's like a 1-2 punch with me and K. I feel like, honestly, me and him as a duo, we're one of the best in the country, I feel like. And, that dynamic duo is pretty crazy, honestly. He opens some stuff up for me, and then I open some stuff up for him. So, it goes vice versa, it just goes back and forth.
All right, thanks, Greg.
Appreciate it. Have a good one.